and start the recording. Now properly. Hey everybody, Rebellion here, and welcome back to Etrian Odyssey 5. I feel like I butchered that a little bit, but Etrian Odyssey 5 Beyond the Myth.
Let's do it to it!
Yawning so much. And now, for the two people. Starborn! The comments I haven't replied to. I've been talking a little bit there, but like, your build, it is hard. And unfortunately, due to a lack of planning, sleep deprivation, other stuff, I'm only now gonna actually try and implement it. So, watch me mess it up live, alright? So, their request for the build was... Let's see. The earliest comment they gave me was 3 days ago as of the time of this recording. And let's see, on the skill side of things, start with unlocking Focus, Blaze, Bolt, and Hail Prayer. Alright, got that. From here, get Focus Prayer to level 3. Get Blaze, Bolt, and Hail to level 3. A. And unlock them a Dance Oracle. Got that. We should be after to unlock class rank after this, and I want to go down. But before that, I want to get Focus Prayer to level 5. Dance Oracle is a 3. And we're at Prayer Mastery to 5. Okay, no, that one, you speak words of wisdom there. That's actually really good. And moving forward, I want to unlock Main Oracle, followed by Aurora Oracle. What the fuck is that? Mana Oracle, followed by Aurelia Oracle. There's a Mana Oracle? That might be, something that we don't unlock yet. Yeah, we don't have that yet. After that, Aegis Prayer and Ruinous Prayer. We got those. To level 5. Then we unlock Heaven... Wait, do you want to get all of these to 5 before we get Heavenly Gift? That's gonna be a... You want to be, what, level 30-something? Oh, I guess I also should point out, it hurts me, it wounds me emotionally, that they, in that entire comment, they never once said gospel. The thing keeping this team alive. Alright, so after that they put another comment down. Okay, let's talk shop. Second half of that build. Second half. I know weird it's coming on your other videos, but the great math problem in Sky was appreciating the engagement. Yep. First, let me say that any harvest skills I have, you are free to grab whenever. That's actually what they said. Guides I found to help me with the T build mainly look at combat over anything else, so I completely forgot about this part of the game. Second, in race skills and TP. If you grab it one every 4 to 7 levels to help with sustain, would appreciate it. Non-weed potatoes. Work on maxing out Prayer Mastery. I'm with you on that. Followed by maxing out Focus Prayer, Aegis Prayer. And all the unlimited prayers and Dance Oracle. Heaven's Gift working on getting to level 7. I realize I forgot you have you spec into offering and purification. What is that? Something I don't have. All right, gotcha. If you want to just wrap up getting Invoke God, you are free to run wild with any extra points that remain. They're looking far into the future, yeah. And then after that, they said finally catching up with the YouTube episodes. I feel like I should explain. I just picked a few skills from the guide I found, but I haven't read through everything. Since I wasn't sure if I would be selected, I didn't put much thought into my starting skills. Also, the guide I found didn't show race skills. They're giving me restrictions for skills. Okay, like we thought. It didn't say like what skills are like gated behind what, so like he didn't know. Also, the guide I found didn't show race restrictions for skills, so majorly my bad. Also, build one pet. Also, build pet 1 is on episode 12, and put 2 is on episode... What? Fucking what? Ah. Did I mix up episode 12? I didn't mix up episode 12 and fucking 5 of all things, right? No fucking way I did that. Those were entirely different stream days. I'm pretty sure he is, because, like, some of the stuff I know we're gonna unlock later. Like, the classes do eventually get more. In the previous games, we got multi-classing, so someone could, say, be a shaman and a cleric, and they get, like, a half a skill tree of the second one. But, like, a lot of customization options. They could go a lot of weird combinations. Not all of them great, but some of them are kind of spectacular. I'm going to, Starborn, I want to use your character. I want to use them the way you built them. But at the same time, I need some amount of gospel. I'll work towards the stuff that you give me, such as the focus prayer and all that being leveled up. But, like, I think D-Market said it earlier. The focus prayer is kind of one of those skills that you only really get as a very cheap heal, because hit rate, I don't think the team ever worries about it that much. But I will try to focus and level up to at least 4, because at 4 it's still 6 TP. When you go past 5, that's when it starts getting to 10 TP, and then it's like very expensive for the amount of heal you get. But aside that, I will go into Aegis Prayer, Ruinous Prayer, Prayer Mastery like you requested as well, and Dance Oracle and Heaven's Gift. They will be done. But work with that, I guess. We could go items. The problem is, items would require a heavy upfront investment of like, what's it called? Just the item bag being heavily restricted and foods being the one thing that holds it all together.
Have a nice day.
Mercy is currently, the only true dedicated healer, and they're gonna have to work overtime heavily if we end up going that route.
Thank you for coming.
Wait, did I?
Please, tell me.
Okay, I need to report this now. Oh, did I already do that?
What would you like to... Which will you register? That's unfortunate.
I'm forgetting what I already
That's
did.
Unfortunate. That's
Wait, no,
unfortunate. Which will you register? That's unfortunate. Hope to see you soon.
I went through this synergy. Yeah. Everyone does not know until it is too late. Okay, so I apparently already turned it in, and we are ready to just go into the next stratum. Floor 8. Which I don't know how we're gonna get past that thing. You venture once more to where the primordiant prowls. A cursory look around suggests the behemoth must be deeper within. Your goal is to avoid the primordiant and find a way to progress farther in the labyrinth. You decide to remain cautious as you proceed ahead. Okay, so first off, on my right, it is one tile out. For like 3 squares ahead of me, because these tree things only are 1 per tile. So like, it is tree, blank, tree, at the very least. And then that extends to I don't know how far. It's right there, and it's... There's a rock. Okay, the wall's right there. I have one right here, and now it's... All this is green. There's gotta be a shortcut somewhere, but... Oh. Wrong tile, but... Yeah, it goes up till here. That's where that rock is. The foe is still there, and I'm not sure what it's being a sentry for, but... I guess I should just understand that if I fight it, I will die. Here we go. The fuck? There's a door right here? Yeah, we're getting really lucky with no encounters right now. Oh, fishing spot. That's why. Alright. Force fish. I guess I'll mark that as a blue, but it feels weird. It also could be that, like, we're getting no encounters because, like, that's a room with a foe. The encounter rate would be atrocious on purpose to make sure that we don't get, like, trampled. Let me get this encounter out of the way as well, while it's like this. There it is. If I remember correctly, these things don't have any conditionals at all. It's just an enemy. Resistant to electricity, but you are just weak in general to bash, so... Oh, that's right, that's from your equipment. Use 1-2 punch, I guess. Why the hell not? Chain shock on this. They're both neutral to fire, but they're also both weak to ice. And I can't make ice AoE, like, horizontally, only vertically, like, straight in a column. Pretty sure you're the one that's gonna live.
Stand tall. How does that feel? I'll let you finish.
They both live.
My only weakness.
Oh no. It almost beat it. Everyone defend. Just for defense right there, but... Alright, do this just for an easy heal. Focus Icicle on you. Oh, that was wrong spell as well.
One last opponent.
Let's go ahead and use them with Thunder Fist.
Watch me go!
Stand tall.
Die already!
There we go.
Yep. Easy as pie.
Alright, now we should be able to go into this room with very little encounters, like, queued up, possibly. Also, food just in case, because I feel like I'm gonna get jumped at least one point here. So, the foe is all the way down here, and assuming it has really good vision. It would see me around here. So there is a vision limit of some kind. I gotta note that there's a door here, but like, there's more to this area. Of course, it's just it goes up until this. Will I get on my first try? Probably not. Just assume as well that I will not. And you will never be disappointed. And another door. This one has another foe right here. There's a check here, though, apparently. As you make your way across the treacherous road, the sound of wild birds squawking reaches your ears. When you stop to look around, you spot a wild bird with a thick wattle standing in the shade of a rocky area. If you can manage to catch it, you might be able to use it as an ingredient for cooking. It'll take someone skilled in hunting to capture a cautious wild bird, though. No one's good, though, at that. Goddamn, the amount of checks there are now for the hunters. But yeah, like right now, the amount of locations I found, or like this wide open area, it makes me very cautious. Wait, check right here. As you make your way through the labyrinth, you catch a glimpse of giant shadows roaming the grassy areas beyond on the rocks. Instinctively, you reach them towards your weapon, but as soon as you take a closer look, you realize there are docile species of humped cattle. The cattle are always on the move, searching for more of the meager grass that grows in this rocky terrain. You also notice some of the cattle mothering calves. If you can manage to not startle them, you might be able to collect milk for yourself. Since Drac excels at animal care, they slowly and calmly approach the herd. While the cattle continue to munch on grass, Drac effortlessly gathers fresh milk in a leather pouch. You put away the milk and turn to pet one of the creatures in thanks. but the herds already began to move off before you can. You watch the cattle you obtained milk from amble away, no doubt in search of more grass. You give a silent thanks for the find, and then continue on your way. Got milk out of nowhere, alright. Alright, that... That's also technically within view range of it. Cause like now it's spawned right here, or like it's actually visible on the in like game for me. Okay, no, this is some sort of puzzle. We need to try and get the foe to chase us around, but the problem is I don't know. We have two of these things to interact with. They are meant to block this thing. The question is, does it matter necessarily? Like this thing needs a 3x3 to walk around, but I'm curious if like the trick is to obstruct it. Or to I have this gut feeling this one's supposed to be pushed up because then it can walk through here hopefully and go down. It could go through 3x3 area here, and then when it goes up, it's gonna have to like walk around maybe, and that will let us get past it. The fact that it can only go up and down each side limits the extent of what I'm allowed to really do here in terms of science experimenting, but literally 4 options, yeah. On the off chance this thing has a tendency to rush, I'm gonna approach it from the bottom area first. Up, down, up, down, down, up. Yeah, there's only so many options that we can like have to worry about. It doesn't seem to care. Okay, now it does. Upon sensing your presence, the primordial reemerges. Standing before you, it fills you with dread. You are no match for it at the moment. Throwing the monster off your tracks by using the surrounding area's topography and reach the next floor. As you take a step, Primordial and close the distance in between you and it. It approaches it appears the Primordial can take 2 steps for every one of yours. Oh no. If you continue along a straight line, it will eventually catch up to you. There must be some way to prevent that. You need to make your move with that in mind. Oh. It can only follow 2 in a straight line. And then it has to stop and turn. As you try to get away from the Primordial, you notice it stops before turning towards you. Since it's so huge, it needs to time to change directions. With that in mind, you need to evade the thing in pursuit to make your way to the next floor. Okay, so it stops on reaching a wall or even these rocks, takes a turn, rotates, and then takes a turn to re-engage. Like that. It's going to take some time. Yeah, it's playing with tank controls. That's our one saving grace. I need to note the topography here because I am about to like not have another chance. way forward? Because I don't see anything on this side, so... Nope. I'm gonna screw myself here soon. Okay, that is a dead-end corner right there. And here's the way out. You successfully avoid the Primordial and reach the other side of the pass. You'll be able to make your way deeper into the labyrinth now. You should report your findings to the council next time you're in the city. Report that. How do you beat this Primordial? You don't. You just play Ringer on the Rosie until eventually you win. And yeah, this was just to let me know that this is where the door is. Gotcha. How's it going, Hades Rain? Welcome. First try, indeed. Now very quickly. Shortcut unlocked. No issues. Simple 3x3 right here. Any of the configuration pillars works. Pretty much, yeah. Get me an encounter so I can go into this next room without worrying about that. Come on. There you go. Alright. I kind of hate that, but okay. Get Athanasius' prayer, and then... Actually, no. Get us a hail prayer. Fun fact, from your actions, you can actually push the pillar onto the elephant, dealing about a quarter of its HP. It's not how you're supposed to do this, and I got caught up on that as a solution. Just wasting my time. I accidentally triggered it in the thought it was the answer. Nah. There's probably a way to cheese it and sort of fight it early, but I don't think that'd actually be the solution intended.
Stand tall.
Time to let loose! I'll kill you all!
Think if I know your shreds? Hell no. We haven't even fought the other foe of this area yet.
Oh, you're in the way!
One last opponent.
Shouldn't be able to kill it. There you go.
Oh, it's over already?
There's another just straight door in front. But what is up ahead? There's a foe. It's a mining spot. What do you got? Dolomite,
Here you go.
Ratherstone, and Dolomite, and 2 Ratherstones. No rare drops, but still a new thing to find to gather resources. Means new gear can be now made because of that. do a bold prayer. And also, I should just be doing that. I'm wasting mana right now.
Do I have
I shall
to?
assist.
I'll join you. Looks like fun.
Sweet to ice, so just use icicle lance on it.
Are you ready for this?
Be strong.
I'll kill you all.
Ow. Actually an attack that time.
This already.
Cheap heal. Then you just keep using the icicle lance.
Stand tall.
There. Oh, you're in the way.
God damn.
Unleash the beast. Fine. How's this? I'll join you. Looks like
That
fun.
one's gonna be the one with the most right here. If you cast it, you cast it.
Be strong.
There we go. How's it going, you? Welcome. Here's a weird, I guess, intermediary thing right here. So, like, once we reach that, then it comes, like, that's the way you were supposed to, like, shortcut to the stairs, probably. In front of me is another shortcut. Forgot you work Sundays, but if you did, did you enjoy the 1 hour skip we had over an experience? No. Hell to the no. I also don't work weekends, so thankfully I was spared that revelation of I just lost even more time, but not too bad. Yes, we did, Minus. Starborn commented to let us know that, oh my
What
fucking
is
god, it's a
that?
dead end! To let us know about the build they wanted and how to properly implement it. But that also led us to find out that they were going pure buffing. Not a single point in gospel. So, well, that's gonna have to be altered eventually here. And maybe when the team is able to just like actually go all gas, no brakes, we will go that build properly. But for the moment, oh man, they were following a guide. Yep. After hours of walking through the rocky terrain, exhaustion gets the better of you. You stop to rest. You hear someone groaning nearby. Curious, you follow the sound until you find another adventurer trying to move a giant boulder. They introduce themselves as Conrad of Freeblade Guild and mention that they dropped something during their journey. I told the others to go on ahead, Conrad says. Didn't think I'd take long, but I can't get behind this boulder. You look at the giant boulder and wonder if there's a way to help Conrad. Though you're not sure you can help, but you don't want to leave Conrad high and dry. You push against the boulder with all your might, but it doesn't budge. Instead, you try to wedge a piece of wood you found nearby under the boulder and use your weight for leverage. The power of science prevails, and the boulder rolls to the side, allowing Conrad to safely obtain their lost belongings. In that same moment, a piece of wood snaps from all the weight applied to it. A piece hits Anna in the cheek. Ow! Anna loses 35 HP. Conrad snatches what looks like a charm from behind the boulder, then thanks you. It's not much, but take this, Conrad says, offering you a loaf of flatbread. After you accept the flatbread, Conrad sets off to catch up with the rest of their guild. You watch them go, then return to your own journey through the labyrinth. We learned practically nothing from that. Well, Anna, as the only one that got hit by it, would you like the first piece of the bread? It heals some HP. Actually, no, hold on. A great deal of HP. Have an apple. That's new. It has a conditional. I'm willing to bet it has something to do with those fucking antlers there. Cliff goats, yeah. Are dangerous herbivores that make their homes on precious cliffs. What is it with this game and herbivores being some of the most threatening things in the fucking labyrinth? Despite them living in such a dangerous place, they are nearly blind. Their horns have an interesting property that allows them to see and send vibrations to help them navigate. This also makes their horns strike and induce nausea and headaches. By tying up their limbs, they can't damage their valuable horns mid-battle, so it needs a bind of some kind. And this thing needs to die to an electric attack. Tank venom with our herbivores. I know, but still. 1-2 punch it. Let's see what we get. Chain shock this thing. See if we can get that thing out of it. Get us that minimum in Aegis Prayer, and then get a lightning attack on this.
Be strong!
You just How does that feel?
Fuck.
Is that it?
Get a focus for her to heal.
Be strong!
There you go.
Oh, we're done already.
Got one electric horn. And we got a shattered horn and rodent tail thorn. Holy shit, that encounter rate was what? Okay, I thought for a second when it was colored red that I got something unique, but no, it was just the game telling us it's nighttime. Poison jab this thing, let's try to work on that.
Stand tall!
How does that feel?
You'll get one attack on it, but that's it. Because I'm wondering if, like, using active turns maybe gets us more out of the system. Alright, should die this turn. So let's set up for this, because it's weak to ice. Let's get a hail prayer, actually.
Be strong! One last opponent.
1-2 punch. Chain freeze. Oh, you got your union. Get a mana heal. Because RTP is looking real rough.
Looks like fun. Fine. How's this? I'll join you.
Then wait. We need to see if we can bind it.
I shall finish it! Be strong!
How does that feel?
Okay. I need to not be trying to kill these things earlier. Like, they're apparently very frail. If I don't want to go back immediately, Starborn's gonna need this. The fuck are you?
Pretty, dude.
Whatever it is, it's gonna chase me. And also, Oko Shim, thanks for the follow. You're awesome. Welcome. And damn it, it's not the ram. And this thing's weak to ice. That's weak to fire. Chain freeze, get us hail. Then also icicle.
Stand tall!
You disgust. Yeah.
There we go.
Duh. You won't get away from me.
So you got your thing up. As you only have like double attack stuff, go ahead and use mana.
The beast.
21, 27, and the lowest is Starborn at 30.
I shall assist!
You should just be able to kill on your own like this. Hopefully. Hopefully. There we go.
Oh, we're done already.
Alright, so this is a new foe. It's sitting at the corner of the map, so I can confidently draw this as like the thing right there, and get a little bit more. It is chasing me, but it's doing it to like try to maintain level with me. Let's go that far. This is to reset so that way it runs away from me again. Or to sidestep it altogether for the looks of it. No shortcuts anywhere here. Did it just move? Okay, that thing's on a sentry path. What the hell? It's the same room I know, but like I thought I wasn't going to. It can see you through the rock. Oh. A monster on the other side of the pillar. Unless I pushes the pillar over right before you can make your way forward. There's no doubt in your mind that they did it on purpose. It's more than likely they'll do it again. With that in mind, you continue forward while keeping an eye on the positions of the pillars and monsters. There are monsters that will try and do that to us. They will try and crush us. Note the foes. Forgot to do that before. Part of me is wondering, though. Because Deeradicate pointed out that we can toss the rock down and it will land on a foe. If we could do that to try and kill that foe right there. The problem is I don't think this team has the damage to do that. Actually, wait, no. We have damage. We have fuck tons of damage. But I don't know if we have the survivability to do that and live to talk about it. I just saw you move over there. You started here. The fact that I can still see you means that that is very deliberate that I can see you. He's gonna push it 2 ahead. Yep. You'd be very observant. There's like a hole right here, I think. This thing will try to like crush or like get me stuck. There's a hole right here. And a hole right here from the looks of it. There's a hole right here, son of a bitch. I have to do that so that I can walk through. You can technically still go around and reach that, but I'm gonna have to like go to the door here. I'll stick around and make sure that yes, I see no shortcuts. I made a loop around, yeah, but I'm gonna need it to reset first, and then I can really exploit that. Because there was a chest right there. What saw me? It's behind the pillar, and I can't see it. I have an encounter coming up, so I don't want to walk into that just yet, but the encounter. Come on. Fuck.
What?
We might already be dead. I need to run, I think. Because Starborn is panicked.
I'll strike you down.
Alright, so this goes like this. There isn't that extra space there. Toxic Knuckles. Alright, so it's one of the status ailment weapons. There we go. Got the chest man and nice little loop so I can keep going, and it's all done. Actually, wait. Yeah, it's one of these. 10 attack and just poison effect. The game theory seems to love these things so fucking much. Those like 10 damage things, but they have some sort of special effect to them. Poison jab. Get a chain freeze on this. Get a hail prayer and an icicle on top of it. A focused one at that.
Be strong.
Fuck. They attacked first and then the chain or the ice thing went off. Oh boy.
Green eye.
Poison jab over there. Chain freeze on you. Get a healing prayer. And Maddie, you're actually going to use a healing item on that because that's really low.
Stand tall.
Just don't slow me down. Is that
All right,
it?
now defend. Everyone defend.
Be strong.
Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. That's taking too long.
My training rewards.
Alright, so it sees me. There's a one tile right here. That thing has a 2 in front of us. Like when these things fall, they don't fall here. They're like 1, 2. So I can walk forward and not be an issue. But there's a wall right here. It wants to trap me. Oh no, it's not there yet. Now I just said this is way enough. There are holes next to it right here. We could push the pillar onto him. We could, but I don't know if I want to. I want to see if he will do it, because looks like there is a puzzle here. So hold on. Or something of a puzzle. It's a couple squares. Let me fit this. So that's 1, 2. There's obviously a walkway here. In front of me, there's a space. In front of that, next to him, is another one. All right there. Looks like behind him is a chest, so like right here-ish. And that would be along the wall, so... Next to this hole right here, looks like there might be another one to the side, like right here-ish, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, interesting. He doesn't. Okay. Interesting information has just been learned. Alright, so with that, I can... quite frankly, screw myself over, but I can now do this. $1,000 yen. Not worth it in the slightest. And oh, hey, look, there's that on the door. I couldn't see further, so I missed that this was actually in a hole right here. So yeah, now I'm dead. How's it going, Millie? Welcome. We always have threads. Always. Interesting. I didn't think leaving it in the leather pouch would do this. It makes sense that a race of travelers like the Brony would discover this method, though, and pass it down over generations.
What's the matter?
Oh, Edmundgood, what brings you by? What are you doing? Have you heard the story of the Brony traveling merchant? A Brony merchant crossed the desert with milk in a leather pouch. After a few hours, he went to quench his thirst and found the milk had turned from a liquid to a thick salt. What? Curious, he licked it and discovered it was quite delicious. Ever since, the Brony have been trying to perfect it. The end result is this honey yogurt. Just leave milk in a special pouch for a while, then mix it with some olive oil and honey. It's even better if you warm it up a little.
Please, try some.
I'd like to try some. I think I'd make them a great snack to recharge from whenever you get exhausted during your adventures. Honey yogurt? Take this leather pouch. That way you can make some during your travels. I have had apparently in the event that we would have learned about this, I think, we just got like the event for cattle and milk, so I already have another pouch full of it. Yes, Dark, they did. Yes, they did. You don't know that. How would you know that, Dark? If you did, why didn't you know that? Alright, so now we can report that we know how to get her on the elephant.
We are in your debt.
Primordiphant. Thank you, Red Moon Guild. I knew you'd be able to handle this matter. So, if I understand correctly, you can progress farther along your sail by strategically avoiding the Primordiphants. That means the exploration can continue. In recognition of your work, the Council and I would like to present you this reward. Money!
However...
Old records continue to give us an idea of just how dangerous the Primordiphant is, though. At least for now, we can avoid it. But hopefully, capable adventurers such as yourselves will come along and eliminate the danger altogether.
What would you like to do?
So there's a chance that might actually be... That might not be the end boss of the dungeon then. That's just an early, almost super boss maybe? Or a foe from like the 3rd floor or something? Or the 3rd stratum, and that's the to just scare the shit out of us. Also...
Which will you register? Well done. Which will you register? Well done. Which will you register? That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the map's not
Which will
complete
you
enough.
register? I expect great things from you.
And I don't think we had a
Welcome.
request to collect those things. Yeah.
What'll it be? Which would you like to
Oh boy,
tackle?
hold on. Extermination of a dire beast on the 7th floor. 12 moles. That we have the. We should be able to do that now. Now, poisoned by a giant scorpion. We need its venom for the antidote. Help us. Is that the scorpion foe? We need to find materials for a wedding gown. And the guard sent you a challenge. Head to Florade for the lab to accept it. For copper ingots. None of those, I think, are
This
like
one?
the gear that I have, but let me see.
Oh my.
Remember the request to gather some sunstone and moonstone to craft a wedding ring? He's the one who made the request. Oh. Hello, everyone. A long time no see. Thank you for everything you did for me the other day. And yet, I have another favor to ask you. There's certain materials I need to make something important for our wedding. And this is a deadlier request than the last one, so I was worried that no one would take it. I'm so relieved that you were the guild to answer. You truly are a gift from above. Oh, but aside from the details, I'd like you to find some silk string for a bridal gown. Collected from the nest of caterpillars on 2F. Why is that gotten only now that we reached 2nd stratum? Huh? The caterpillar should be somewhere there. That's a large area to explore, actually. Yeah, I wonder why. I don't know either. And that's berries.
We're counting on you.
Alright, sell everything.
Welcome. What are you selling?
Do we have anything that's good? Nami Yogi, Jishigami, Slice Armor, Damper Shield, Goat Earring, Addle
What are you
Gas.
selling?
Alright. Addle Gas is panic to enemies. I need a thread.
Deal. What'll it be?
Goat Earring is panic resist, of course. The armor is 30-20, 19-9 with bash resist. Huh. Unfortunately, nobody uses the heavy armor in this team, I think. The shield, though, is an upgrade for the fencer. (16-7 to 19-9) with another resistance type. I'm gonna say yeah, let's just grab it.
Deal.
That's for the weapons. That's for samurai. And this is for a necromancer, which we don't have on this team.
What'll it be? Anything else? Pleasure doing business.
Actually, wait, hold on. That old shield no longer needs to
Welcome.
really
What are you selling?
exist anymore, so get rid of it.
You got yourself a deal. Anything else? Pleasure doing business.
Welcome! Thank you for your
Let us
patronage! Good night and sleep tight.
We no longer have a slot on the bottom, and I'm keeping the first stream save, so we're now onto the slot 2 again.
How can I be of service? Have a nice day!
Let me just grab
Welcome.
these, I guess, because I'm... We're up to floor 8.
This one?
Brought in by the guards. To cut to the chase, the captain of the guard corps challenged your guild to a competition. He wants to see the rumored skills of the Red Moon Guild for himself.
Off you go then.
Near the downstairs, the downward stairs of floor 8. So if I go to floor 8 and back up, I should just be there. And that's the scorpion thing, but
This one?
you want to be extra careful with this one. It involves a monster, but it's a little more complicated than simply defeating it. Gist is, the adventurer came back from the second stratum saying he didn't feel well. When the doctors checked him out, they realized he had been poisoned by a monster called a glaring stinger. Normal medication doesn't seem to work, so the adventurer has been hospitalized, still suffering from the poison. His guildmates couldn't bear to see him like this, though, so they posted that request.
Well then.
You need to harvest the scorpion venom from glaring stinger. To get a scorpion venom, approach the glaring stinger and inject it with the painless syringe. Be careful though, you can't let the glaring stinger spot you. It'd be virtually impossible to extract poison from a monster after it's been agitated. Oh, one more thing. You can't just defeat glaring stinger and then extract its poison. As currently the scorpion's poison loses toxicity as soon as it dies. Did you catch all that? Alright.
Hang in there.
So it is that foe, but we need to not fight it actually, just get behind it and then use the item.
We're counting on you.
Okay.
Welcome! Do you want to save? How can I be of... Have a nice day!
Let's go check out floor 8 and see what they need from me up there.
What is that?
Wait, no! When you arrive at the location Mirana mentioned, you notice about a dozen or so guards gathered near the area. Some guards are standing at attention, while others are doing combat training. The one who looks at you, who looks like the commanding officer, marches over and salutes you.
Yo,
At ease, Red Moon Guild. Thanks for accepting our challenge. We want to speak freely with you. With all the new hype surrounding adventurers, some civilians have been saying it's explorers, not guards, who truly protect the city of yours. We're well aware that it's not our fault. It's not fault of yours, but we guardsmen take pride in our work. Your guild's made quite a name for itself, so we're looking to reclaim our reputation by testing our skills against you adventurers. Upon saying as much, the captain turned and cleared his throat before continuing. This challenge is a pretty simple one. We both go hunting on 8F to see which of our goals can slay more monsters. A word of caution though, if you leave 8F without slaying a single monster, then the challenge has to be cancelled and restarted. So if you're not ready to begin, you should head back to the city now in order to get affairs in order. Oh, it's a kill quest. But those guards are always prepared, so if you think you got what it takes, then let's get this started. It's just a kill as many things as you can style thing then. But I don't know if it's like hear the wave of enemies and then the longer you last wins, or if it's a wander around and hope to do that. You want a number? Because like the guards are probably programmed to do a certain amount. I wouldn't say a number, but more, does it require me wandering through the dungeon, or is it a series of fights? One or the other. Wander? Alright. In that case, I need to leave and get ready, because that's going to be a thing that I don't want to do, because I'm currently in exploration mode for this dungeon.
Sure thing.
Of course, there's no honor in winning against an opponent who isn't prepared. Just come back here when you're ready. I'm gonna go get the poison thing first, because it's just like right behind me. It is the poison thing, if I remember correctly, was. Oh wait, no, these are the giraffes. Fuck. The scorpion was one more down. And yes, these things. There's one right there, which is actually easier for me. You follow the instructions and successfully approach the glaring stinger unnoticed. Keeping calm, you quietly take out the painless syringe and plunge it into the great scorpion stinger. Fluid from the scorpion fills the painless syringe. The process seems painless. The glaring stinger doesn't even notice you. When you confirm it's full of scorpion juice, you pull the syringe free from the stinger. Alright, so it's done. Just because it's fast and easy and I have the money for it, I'm gonna throw it out.
Welcome. Thank you.
Pull it off. We'll send the toxin over to the Royal Library's medical staff immediately. I'm just glad the guild can rest easy knowing their friend will be okay. Did you think we wouldn't come through? Oh no, not at all. I've known that guild since they registered in yours. I'm just worried for the worst. I'm relieved to know they'll still be together. Don't worry. Don't think I wasn't worried about you too. You may be grade A adventurers, but you're still new at this. Maybe I'm just being all smotherly motherly.
You're doing well.
You have my gratitude. I mean it. Here, you've earned this reward. Boots. And almost a level up.
We're counting on you.
Those are 9 to 21. It does give you more defense, Drac. And I don't... Yeah, actually, wait, no. Dallas is also using boots. Yeah, you get a much bigger jump in defense.
Welcome! What are you selling?
Yep, we're gonna go
Pleasure
back
doing
to that
business.
Demi-G. It's in the first stratum. Floor 2, right? Yeah. And it's the start of floor 2 at that. Hey, first, it shouldn't be that hard. It's this area, right? When you find the area in 2F, they specify you immediately sense a nearby presence. Oh. The monster caterpillar is sitting there staring at you. As if bored by you, the caterpillar starts to move away from you. As it does, you remember his request. Silkstring should be at the monster's nest. Follow it. It should be able to take us there. All right, if it's gonna require us to like fight that thing in several of them, maybe I'm gonna go back and save then. Also,
Welcome!
did I only have one thread. I did not resupply that.
Deal! Anything else? Pleasure doing business.
Welcome! Do you want to save? How can I be of... Have a nice